2,659,004 times 2 equals boobies.
Don't you come round here unless you're looking for trouble. It ain't a needle in a haystack or a treasure at sea. 'Cause in Ripley, Ohio, there's only two kinds of people: badass sons of bitches and sex machines.
We was poor growing up in Ripley. We got bullied all the time. And nowadays, if you get bullied, you get yourself a lawyer, sue the school, get $1 million, and live out the rest of your days drinking Miller High Life and eating smoked meats. Back in our day, we couldn't afford no lawyers, so we had to take justice into our own hands. And that's just what we did when my brother was getting picked on by Drew Sutton. Now, Drew Sutton was this super cool kid. You know, his dad worked at the Pepsi plant, so his family was always drinking Mountain Dew. They thought they was better than everybody else because they had all that Mountain Dew. They were a bunch of damn braggarts is what they was. Lord knows we couldn't afford no Mountain Dew. Instead, we was always drinking that generic Kroger brand Mountain Dew at their Big K citrus drop. And you know how bullies are. They get fixated on something. They just run it into the ground. And every day, old Drew Sutton was on my brother's ass about drinking that Big K citrus drop. He filled my brother's locker up with empty Big K cans. Hell, he even spray painted Big K on the side of my brother's car. He got the whole school calling my brother Big K. That was his nickname for a whole year. Now all that name calling and belittling motivated my brother to come up with possibly the best prank in all of mankind. Here's how it went down. Now there was a big math test coming up. And this math test required the use of one of them fancy calculators, you know, like the TI-69. One of them calculators that had that sliding cover on it. The night before the math test, my brother snuck into school and got Drew's calculator out of his locker. Now he slid that cover off there and he placed a bunch of freshly shaved pubic hair on top of that calculator and then slid that cover back on there and then put the whole thing back in Drew's locker. Now I wasn't in the classroom when the teacher told the students to take out their calculators and prepare for the exam. But I hear old Drew gagged and puked his way all the way to the nurse's office when he took that cover off there and magically found himself in his desk covered in pubic hair. There might have been some lice in there too. Now the principal and everybody else, they suspected that me and my brother were behind this dastardly deed, but they couldn't prove it. So we strolled home grinning so wide could have eaten a banana sideways. Hell yeah, man. Growing up poor in Ripley.
Don't you come round here unless you're looking for trouble. It ain't a needle in a haystack or a treasure at sea. 'Cause in Ripley, Ohio, there's only two kinds